We're going to have a look at mouse control in VISTA, obviously an integrated part of VISTA. In a spreadsheet itself, I'm clicking on the data set. The project data list allows me to cut and paste. I'm right mouse button clicking. I can hold the control button down to select groups or select individual sets. I can hold the shift key down to select groups of them. Right click in any part of the spreadsheet itself brings up a menu control. This one in the data list allows me to do control for the groups, setting those up, transferring and moving them. So that's the mouse input on the data list, which we go into more detail in other movies. I'll bring up the seismic window. Seismic window, very similar to other interactive windows. If we've got a display, we can hold the left mouse button to zoom in. So I held it down and released it to zoom into the window. Double click to unzoom, so I zoom in, double click to unzoom. When I'm zoomed in, I can hold the control button down, and this allows me to pan when I'm zoomed. Again, this works in any of the axes controls. I can zoom in any of these access controls, same thing, I'm holding left and releasing. Double click to unzoom. Any of these windows or views, general, if you right click, it's going to control that particular view. So we have the ability to set the parameters for those views. Time axes, we can edit those views. So that the right clicking in a window, in the seismic window, is going to bring up a lot of functionality. Let's bring up another window. We'll go into the attribute window. Again, we see we've got a window with axis control. Again, I'm holding left and releasing to zoom. If we want to shift, reverse the axes at any points, we hold the shift key down, and that actually reverses the display itself. This works in any view, so I'm going down to the CMP here, holding the shift key down and reversing. In the seismic window, we didn't have the color bar, which we could make available. The color bar interaction with the mouse is consistent between all the windows. I'm right clicking to get access to various settings under the color bar, so I can bring up any of the options or set any of the options there. Let's have a look, bring up another window in the graph. So in here again, I can get access to any of the properties set for any of the views. I can zoom in into any particular view, any part here. So again, that functionality, when I right click, brings up the various options related to the graphing. If I go into the flow window, again, this window itself, I can right click. I can use that to access various options within the flow itself, such as creating. So I can create an input data. I can right click on the command itself to set up various options related to it, or I can just simply use it to drag around. So that's just a quick look at the mouse control within VISTA and how important it is to make use of the right mouse button menu control.